Oh, something's gone in my eye. Oh, I think it's my hair.
Tonight?
Yeah, it's just me on my own.
Can I take the camera a little bit?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were vaping.
Does it really matter?
No, not really. Oh, my eye. Evening, Karen, my lovely lady. Gemma, hello. Craig, hello. Louise. Hope you're well, my lovelies. Little cupcake Kimmer. Jane, good evening. Claire, my lovely. Johnny's here. He's just on his knees. Evening, Brian, my love. Morning, Steve. Hope the weather's pretty good over there after last night's little interactions with the few minor earthquakes. Evening, Dave, Cliff, Chris. Hope you're well. Hope you're well.
Joining. We'll just get a minute, see if anybody else.
Yeah, we are still tired. I have slept most of the afternoon. After evening, Joanne. Afternoon, evening. Yvette, my lovely. Linda, hello, hello. We are still tired from our grandsons.
Still recovering.
But I wouldn't have it any other way. And no, we didn't do too bad. Jacob sleeps anyway. Ghostly Mooncats, hello, hello. Does the happy cat dance wiggle? Oh dear. Thank you, Joanne, my lovely. They
weren't at 3 o'clock this morning.
No, it was still cute though.
Weren't adorable.
Evening, Penny. Yes, well, I'm saying I'm wrapped up warm. I've left one of my scarves at home and only have two. But yes, so tonight I'm only donning the one.
She's slumming it tonight.
I'm slumming it. So yes, we have got some history.
A little bit.
Little bit. History will be posted afterwards on our group page, which I'm sure our lovely moderators will drop the link. So if you're wanting to join us on Facebook, all information will be shared on there. Lindsay's fault, we're 15 minutes late. Nope to do with me, Scots. I wasn't driving. Right.
Don't blame me. If I go over 30 miles an hour, you start freaking out.
I do. You should let me drive. Right.
I've seen you driving.
I can't drive. Evening, Angela, my lovely. Hope you're well. No, we don't even know. We might even get kicked off here yet because there's a big sign on the gate.
It says suspicious activity will be reported to the police.
Yeah, will be reported. And a few cars have gone past us. So we may get a visit later on. And we may be asked to leave.
We might have some special guests.
Yeah, we might have some special guests joining us.
The boys in blue.
But yeah, we might be asked to leave. We don't know. So we're just going to play it by you guys. And as always, we're respectful. So, right, so John's going to start with the history.
Right. We know from the Domesday Survey that the church existed in 1086. There is Saxon stone built into the outer wall on the south side of the chancel. The oldest part still standing is the arcade dividing the nave from the north aisle, which is 12th century. The chancel was built in the early 13th century, and the roof was altered in the 1300s to allow for the insertion of... That sounds so... Clerestory windows. It sounds like something like medical, that. There was much building activity between 1460 and 1500, evidence of which includes the distortion of the chancel arch as it was altered to take different rood screens.
Evening, Trish. We will be, Steve.
Whatever a rood screen is. The porch contains fragments of coffin lids from the 12th and 13th centuries, which we'll show you in a minute. In the chancel, there is a tomb of Thomas Teutul, a priest who died in 1492. And there are still 3 cannonballs, reputedly from a local battle in 1643. The bishop's chair is constructed from 12th century oak beams from St. Magnus Cathedral in Orkney. It was made in a copy of the chair Queen Mary sat on when she married Philip of Spain. The porch gates were designed by Sir Edwin Lutyens in 1901. The churchyard contains memorials reminding us of an industrial past.
Hence the title.
Hence the title.
So I thought I saw some bugger over there then. Good evening, Tricia, my lovely lady. Yeah, so if we're on Front Star at Paper tomorrow,
Front Star at Paper.
Front Star at
Front page at Star.
front page at Star tomorrow, it's because we've been arrested for being in a churchyard. So I don't think it'll. I'll tell you something though, it's bloody pitch black
But
here.
if we do, Scotty will change title.
But I'm just going to turn light on. Oh no, I'm going to have to turn you round first. Right, so you
And
can.
again. There's 3
Oh, is
cameras
that
on
still
it.
me? Oh, bloody hell. Right, so if I turn my light on, I still don't think you can see how dark it's really a bit of light coming through trees, but it's really, really eerie. How do I turn it back?
Like that.
And then like that again?
Yeah.
That's better, so we're closer away. If you're both arrested, no stopping my clickbait. Evening Ems, evening Mona. Hope you're well, hope you're well. It does feel a little bit, oh, bless Trish. It does feel like a little bit creepy, but I think it's because you've got a bit of fog setting in. Evening John, we've got a bit of fog setting in and
That's
vape
it.
it in my face and yeah. So I'm going to pass you to John, and John's going to show you inside this beautiful
Porch.
archway,
Porch.
if it can get up in
Oh,
Porch.
I'm getting too old for this. Hey, Chris, mate.
Then you say hello to Chris
You just put hi, John, mate.
with where's my torch?
In front.
It's okay then.
I don't know if you can see. You can just see. Not very well. There, look. Is one part of the top of a coffee, and there's all little bits. Coffin lids in there. What's been built into the wall.
Might try and do it. Might try and move over there.
Yep.
And you can start something here on the step if you want.
And
then go for a walk round, or would you rather go for a walk round?
then we
first?
can start something on the step first. That's fine.
Right, let me try and move Living Blue. For some reason, it keeps doing things.
We're having technical problems with Scooter tonight. Just keep stopping.
It does for some reason. Right.
Them little stairs there. There, just there. If you don't know what they was for women to get on the horses after the service. So they went up the stairs, they put the horse at the side, and they could get on the horse. Bit of information for you. It's a bench.
Yeah, no.
Oh. And you think somebody?
For a path.
You think somebody was sat on it?
No, I was looking for a path.
Yeah. Yes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to take this off me.
Sorting me.
It is. It's a beautiful church.
Yeah. Just have to turn it on. You're blinding me. Who? Blinded by the power of light. Oh my God, I've got something in my eyes. I think it's my hair. I will dim down once John's sorted his bits out. Where's the admin monitoring chat? Why, what's up, Ems? Because we've got Chris, Scotty, Claire, Kimmer, Gemma, Cliff, Carol, Steve. I'm on my
Joanne.
phone at the hair salon. Catching up on friends' videos. Oh, bless Mona. Thank you for watching, my lovely. Is all alright in chat, Ems?
There was just one comment, but Chris sorted it. So.
No, Garlic's gone now, that bloke. Oh, no worry. The mods will sort 'em, my lovely. Thank you, though, for catching it, my love. So, as you can see, we've got little Rem Bear down there on the floor.
I've lost one of my balls.
He's lost his ball.
Do you want the lace on?
Yeah, you can do.
Colourless.
Cheers, Joanne, my lovely. Thank you, Kelly, and good evening, my lovely lady. First word out, obvious.
Oh, great. It's a demon. Oh, it's a devil. I don't think so.
Oh, evening, Sheila, my lovely. Hope you're well.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
What did I miss? I was reading messages. Trolls. And then it says crash and remove. So I'm going to burn this down. Do you want to start with necrophonics?
What, spirit box or what?
Or spirit box, or whichever. What do you want to start with, my lovelies, in the chat? Necro, says
You might
Jane.
have been better off turning round a little
I know,
bit.
I'm going to. Sensing a Catherine, spirit box. So Jane said necro first. We'll do necro first, and then we'll go on to the spirit box, if that's okay. That's John's vape, so please don't think it's shadows or anything, because it's his vape.
Might be the devil. He turns up and asks me if he wears Prada.
Shut your cake hole. My eyes are watering right bad. Claire Bear Rembe, it is. Turn my scooter off. It's the first time we've been here. We've not been to this place before.
I know that another team has definitely one.
Yeah, one team's been here that we've seen of, but we've not actually been here ourselves.
Nearly there.
We are. It's a little bit windy, but I wouldn't say overly windy. Oh, and it's not affected any of the devices yet, so that's good. Hey, Michelle, hope you're well, my lovely lady. Ovulus is coming on.
Ovulus is on.
Not Ovulus. Necrophonics. You need to visit the hospitals. There's many about. There's not many up near us, Trish. A lot of them have been all blocked up, and you can't actually get in them. Right, do you want to an loudspeaker, or do I keep it here on my knee?
All right, I'll hold everything, darling.
It's all right. If you put speaker there, my love, then we can start. Good evening, spirits. My name's Lindsay.
I'm John, meaning no harm or disrespect. We're just here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Would you like to tell us your name?
Evening, Amelia. Don't forget to put what you hear in chat, guys. Do we have a Catherine here with us? Bert. If we have a lady's energy here, could you trigger one of those devices off on the step? They're just devices, just to show us that your energies are here.
Just let us know you're here. None of them will hurt you.
We'll have to have a look, Trish, and let you know. Gwen and 6. Do we have a Gwen here with us? Are you intrigued by what we're doing? Evening, Rose, my lovely lady. Hope you're well. Own light, religion, own light, and ledge. Well, religion's relevant, I suppose, for the place.
Can you tell me the name of the monk that's buried inside this church? Does the monk still walk these grounds?
Folks. If we have any energies here that want to communicate with us, we're just here to see if we can communicate with the souls that have crossed over. And we only want to communicate with the positive energies. There's some devices on the floor that John's shown you how to work. You could light one of those up to let us know that you're here. And
Now, other people have here been trying to communicate with you. Do you mind us coming to communicate with you?
Are you one of the soldiers who's buried here? Were you hurt from the war? Got 2 cents and a Catherine.
Is there any of the miners that are buried here? Your energies still remain in this place?
Risky.
You died in an accident in a mine close to here.
That's okay.
What happened in the mine?
Somebody's they thought they had burnt come through about 2 minutes back. First. Yes. If you're from the mine, could you just light one of those devices up for us on the floor? I'm just going to put me e-cig back in the trolley. Get me to a chair.
Oh, have you heard something?
I thought I had a like a noise go that way, but...
Did Lindsay just hear you moving behind us?
Do you mind us coming here to communicate with you? Kingdom, I'm trapped. I had trapped.
Is that relevant to the miners? Trapped in the mine?
Did you die in the mines? We know life back then was really, really horrible. And there were young children sent down into the mines too. Ben's heard none. How many people are here are buried
I don't know if there's any nuns.
from the mines?
I know there was a priory close by.
So priory could be related to nuns.
I think
Possibly.
I presume that's where monk came from.
Yeah.
Buried in here.
Was there a war on this land? Was there a battle on this land?
Do you know the name? Do you know the name of the battle? allegedly 3 cannonballs.
Hey, Mother, good evening, my lovely.
3 cannonballs still in the church to this day from that war, that battle.
Amelia's sensing a fire. Kelly's got pleurisy.
Bless her.
Not got pleurisy.
Oh, massive. Sweet, isn't it?
Evening, Brett. Nice to have you back with us.
Brett,
Oh
hope
my
you're well.
God, tell me it's not the necrophonic again. Oh, love you too, Brett.
Just for you. Still about a minute.
It's all for you, Brett. It's all for you. Evening, Peter. Hope you're well, my lovely. It is Irish. It's just Brett pulling his leg. I'm running on mobile data at the moment. Oh my God. Hope they sort you out soon, Brett. How many people died in the mine explosions or the mine disasters?
2.
Oh, more than 2, I think. It weren't like hundreds, but it was.
No, but could 2 have been?
I don't know. We had looked at it before. Cliff will know if Cliff's
You'll
on.
soon feel in place, Mother. I'll tell you now. You'll soon be feeling like everybody else does.
How many miners died in the mining accident close by?
Evening with my family. 10.
Can't remember. Cliff's on. Cliff will know.
With my family heard 50. Joanne 2.
Because Cliff's got information.
Do you have the energies to touch one of these devices on the floor? All they'll do is they will just, no worries, Brett. All they'll do is they'll just light up to let us know that you're there. Or were you one of the ladies that used to attend this church when the church was first built? Yeah, Mother, we try to stay away from all stuff like that, my lovely. Bush, polish. Evening, Brian. Hello, hello, hello. Brooke. What's Brooke relevant to? Could you tell us the name of this church? Or can you tell me the name of the manor?
The old hall.
Yeah. Yeah, Mother, we've done it at beginning. We do history at the start, my lovely. The Gaunt, Bergaunt. Would you help? If we can communicate with you, could you tell us what's inside of this hole? What is it? Porch. There's something on the walls in this porch. Could you tell us what's on the wall? Door. I heard door.
Could you open the door?
Catherine, can you tell us who else is here with us? I heard nothing. Is it just you here with us tonight, Catherine? Can you communicate with us tonight? Catherine, if you've just said yes or yep, could you just light me one of those devices up just to validate that you've just said yes for me? Either one will do. Yeah, I think with death, I mean, there's quite a few places around here of my family that a lot of death happened. And we're not sure whether there was a battle on this land or near this land. Do we have an Emma or a Deborah here? If it's Emma, could you say a clear yes for me? If it's Deborah, could you try and give me your second name, Deborah? There was a battle on this land, so you would get loads. Thanks, Chris.
What year did the battle happen here? Who fought in the battle?
1844, 1809. Evening, Cassie. Hope you're all right, my lovely, or afternoon over there. 1809's coming through and 1844. Yeah. Legs and Master. Brooke is Catherine's surname, she's telling me. We can check on that in history, Karen, my lovely.
Catherine Brooke.
Thank you, Cassie.
Catherine Brooke, are you here?
I am.
What's your connection to this place?
Tim's could be a surname. If we move a bit further down, will you communicate with us? Yes, Cassie, we're using Necro at minute. Evening, Catherine, my lovely lady. We're going to pick up these devices and we're just going to move around this other side for a little bit. It's not actually a massive place, this, but it's big enough to keep doing little investigations just for the two of us. I think it makes it more thingy because you've got no street lights. Well, you have over there, but you've got like no lights around you whatsoever. Even though sky might look light, it's not actually light. Yeah. Light, yeah. I ain't touched it. John's touched echo. Are you going to communicate with us as the night goes on?
Do you want me to go first? Just turn this light up a little bit while we're walking around. Tell me what these steps were used for.
That's a horse.
I thought you said horse.
I thought that said horse. And if it did, it was used for horses.
It was used for horses, yes. Why is your energy still at this church? Don't know, didn't hear it. Could have done though. Sounds like a child. Could be. Is there any children here? You all right? Would you like to come and communicate with us? We mean you no harm or disrespect. Yeah, that path just goes down to the bottom. And then, yeah, as you get down.
Monument there.
Don't know, go and have a look. Can you tell me who the monument here is for? Hi, Paranormal Mystery. Oh, this one?
I've been
For me, you heard, Mother? Who's me? Would you like to tell me your name?
Well, my for experiments, and then if you need to go further, I'll have to get in the car and watch online.
No, I don't need to go any further. Because that, if you shine your torch down there,
Yeah, that takes you down.
you see
to
where that little
Newport.
gate is?
Yeah.
All you go through there is down into Newport that way. Is there a small boy called Jake here? Jake? Wait there a minute. Mark. Could you tell me where Jake's buried? Where his resting place is? I have done. Mirror. The miners still here? Their spirits still here? Their energies?
What?
Where we going now?
Stop here for a bit if you want. I'm just going to turn round. Come back up. Traffic. Hey up.
Give that a minute.
So as you can see, the little white things flying about, they are actual bugs. Are they bugs or is it rain? Could be rain.
Normal REM pod down here.
Yeah. Evening music room. Evening paranormal mystery. Rain and bugs, yeah, I think it is, Trish.
So,
Catherine, is Jake related to you?
and
Catherine, is Jake related to you? If you have a little boy here with us, we've put some devices on the floor that you can play with. We give you permission to play with them if you want to light them up. No? Don't you like these kind of toys? Trying to put it so it's not going to fall. What do the numbers 10 and 11 mean? Waves, welcome old souls. Could you say one of our names?
Do you know our names? Spirit box.
Yep, going to try Spirit Box now, my lovelies. So John's going to turn this one off. Will this power down on its own speaker, or are you putting it through this speaker?
Through that speaker.
Bob, if you're here with us, Jane Elements.
Do you want it on that magnitude mode?
Yeah.
I'll just go over here and do it then because I don't want it when it.
I know, it's going to go really, really loudly. We have got Robot as well, guys, so we can try Robbie again. Or Jaffro, as he's called. Do we have any elemental spirits here tonight with us? If we do, if you could light one of those balls up for me, that'd be lovely. Appears to time out participants' chat if one don't type for a few minutes. Oh, I don't know, Brian, I've never known. But saying that, Facebook's having mega problems, and maybe YouTube's they're updating apps again, so possibly. Is there any energies here tonight that wish to communicate with us?
Use this device in my hand to try and talk to us.
Here. Who's here with us? Gav? Is that short for Gavin? Yeah, Kelly Vines do it same.
How many energies are there in this cemetery at the moment?
6. That will clear.
Did you just say 6?
Of the 6 energies, do you have the energies to light? If you combine all your energies together, could you trigger those devices off on the floor? Please. We're here with the utmost respect. Do you have the energies to interact with those toys? Evening, Maureen, my lovely lady. Could the 6 energies step forward and tell me your names, please? We think we've heard Gav and Jack. Evening, Carol, my lovely lady. Ian and Ada. You're a bang there. Want to go and check car? Do you want a torch? You what, love? Might be coming to us. I'll put torch on, then he's not going to frighten me to death when he walks round the corner. Sorry about that. I didn't hear what the last name you said. You can have a look.
Yeah, yeah.
Take torch.
I've got a torch. I just need to put radio down somewhere.
Yeah.
No, you can't put them together, that's the thing.
It's alright, put it on Teddy. So we know there's 6 of you. Bloody hell, that's generator. We know there's 6 of you here tonight. Are you happy to communicate with us?
Yes.
His? Could you tell me how old you are? Whose car is it?
We're quite far down the road.
Do you think it's strange that we've come to talk to you?
You're not the first people to come here to try to communicate with you, though. Other people have been here. Is that correct?
Who'd like to come through and talk to us? When we cross over, is it possible to come back and talk with our loved ones? Evening, Deanna.
Say hiya.
I thought you said hello. Hello, I'm Lindsay.
I'm John. What's your name?
Is it Jack?
Do you like one of those objects up on the floor, just to let us know that you're here? and that you want to talk to us. Is that easier for you, or is it easier to communicate through the device that Lindsay's holding?
Evening, Andrea, my lovely lady. Jack, if we're talking to you, could you tell me how old you are, please, Jack? And could you give me your surname? Could you tell us your surname, Jack? I have a problem with their hands at all. Mine have just got really itchy out of nowhere, and I mean like an itch bite. 100 times. Possibly if they worked out mines, I would have said yeah.
You used to work down the
7.
mine. There is some miners buried here that were in an accident at a nearby pit or colliery. Can you tell me the name of that pit? That mine? See, that sounded like end of it.
All right. I checked that there's a thingy that comes on like a generator.
Yeah.
Bleeding poop myself. We're listening. Can you tell us a bit about yourselves?
See, when that word came out and I asked it what mine were called, it sounded, what it said weren't long enough to be the word.
Very
It
close.
did sound like it ended in wood,
Right.
and it was something wood where it happened.
My vape.
Can you tell me the name of the mine where the accident happened?
Heard the
The
W but didn't catch it.
Where the miners are buried here. And what happened on that day? What caused it? Can you tell me?
I don't know why it does that, Louise.
What?
It's when the screen goes grey. Did you fight in the battle to protect this land? We know this land goes back way back. And we know there used to be another church here.
Some of the stone used
Evening,
in this
Murad,
church
my lovely.
is from Saxon times.
Is that the era that you're from? We're good, my lovely. I hope you're well. Wow, Steve, that is weird.
There was a battle here in 1643.
Okay.
Did you fight in that battle? I'd really like you to go and interact with one of those devices on the floor.
Okay.
I promise they won't hurt you. It just gives extra validation that you understand what we're saying. There was a musket ball taken out of a tree. We're not looking for which tree.
No, we're not. Apparently there is. Apparently I've heard as well there is somewhere in one of the walls there is a hole or a whatever.
Did you just
of a
say the
musket
name
ball
Chris?
on one of the stones. that true?
Go.
The musket balls have been found here from that battle in 1643. Try it on FM. I know it's a bit noisy.
Yeah. Don't just turn it down though before you put it on
Well,
FM.
I'm gonna-
Just take your earphones
gonna
off,
move away.
people. It's all right. He's moved away because it does go really, really loud. England has history dating back to the very early mankind. It was once also joined to France at one stage. And ice broke us away. Wow, I didn't know that, Brian.
Can you hear the spirit box okay, everyone?
Do you have the energy to light those balls up for me on the floor on that grass? Most of the mountains were carved by ice. More history. Could you tell me what picking up number 16 to do with Jack but not sure? No worries, Karen, my lovely.
The city we're in, or close to now,
4 days.
built on a number of hills. How many hills is it built on? You know?
Old. You know this land's old. Is you the monk that's buried here? You still walk and protect this ground? Pembroke. Only 4 days old.
Yeah.
Could you say your name really, really clearly for me?
Thomas Toytill. He's a monk. He's buried here, died in 1492. James, your spirit still here. Thomas? Your brother at the local priory.
If you can't talk to us, could you just show us validation by going near one of those devices on the floor? Sounded like church music then. Do you want to go around and do some of that stone? It'll not be a long. No, it's not going to be a long investigation tonight. Because no, I wouldn't. 'Cause it just lights up into the sky and it's just not worth it. It really, honestly, not on a night like this. You can try it in that tunnel bit.
Why? Because that's right bang next to the road. That's even worse.
If you keep laser off until you set it up. Let me just try and move forward a bit then.
You have to turn around, don't you?
Well, I can go down past the path and reverse back. It's this part I've got to be careful on though.
You have to move then.
No, it's all right once I get on path. Just tell me before I eat grass.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'll leave you with spirit box then.
We're going to do what's called a vortex. And all you have to do is you just have to step into this light. And if you can show yourself to us. Evening, Andy. Hope you're well, my lovely. Is it starting to snow? Keep seeing things in the touch. I think it's rain more than anything. So I think that's what's coming down. Don't say snow. Not yet. Hope you're well, Becky. Yep, you ready to make us a nice cuppa? Not tonight, tomorrow. We're not actually that far from them, are we? Are you going to show yourself in this vortex light? You are, love. No, it's just making sure it don't reach the sky. We've not done vortex yet, Mother, so you've not missed much. We're just about to start. If you're going to show yourself to us in this vortex, could you say your name now so we know who we're seeing? If you take screenshots, guys, if you can show them, if you can post them on the Facebook page. Wind's changing positions. If you could share a link for me, guys, for Facebook page, for group, that'd be lovely. Can you step into this light? Could you step into this and show yourself? Could you go and stand next to John?
You know, it's
Not really. Yeah, Brian, we've got a very, very lovely gentleman that's making us a fog machine. So hopefully we'll be able to bring that out on location with us, and it'll be a lot better than doing the vape. No, it's not really capturing it that good. Hi, Deborah. Welcome, my lovely lady. No, it's just like clusters of smoke. It's not like going... Go on, try it now. Go on, get one more while I'm here. We've got a SLS, but we've not brought it out with us tonight. We tend to use that on indoor locations or more in summer. I think it's okay. To be honest, it only maps. It's only supposed to map into people anyway. You have to be very careful when using it because it will map in chairs and units and things like that. So you do have to be careful when using. But I enjoy using it. We did capture a chair. A little bit it's working. It's just when wind blows. I don't know what I've dropped now. Oh, I do. Go on. Cheers, Gems. Just went blurry. So Vortex weren't as good as what it normally is, guys, but I think we did get a few little bits. I has put it in 7. Cheers, Gems. That's enough, my lovely. I'll tell you something. Your hands are like ice cubes tonight. Now, it's not focusing for some reason.
Point it at the floor, then point it back up.
Oh, it's all right. I think it's because light were dimmed. Oh, it's chilly, Billy. Now, do you know I could have sworn something's just popped out from bottom of that wall, round corner, looked, and then went back. But I think it was just my eyes. Yeah, it does look a bit like sleet when I look at it through John's torch. So flashes something then too. Yeah, it looked like something just poked its head round bottom at corner. You know where you can see wall like go down on that slant at bottom? Yeah, that's where I thought I saw it. I thought something like poked its head round and then went back. It could have been shadow of torch, but it was really, really quick, Joanne, yeah. No, it weren't John's torch because it wouldn't have done it. So a flash. To me, it just looked like a dark shadow, but like I said, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I'll have a look back in a minute. Or when I've done. Have you got everything, Doc?
Give me a minute, I'll check camera.
Are you sure?
If you can manage it.
I can manage it on here. Yeah, it is sleet that's coming down. I can feel it in my face. Look at you guys on a ride. Oh, bless. It's red hot in California. Should we try something on that stone and then try something in this?
Yep.
all way.
Keep bare out, no more
I'm
than
gonna put my bear on floor, but I'm gonna set it to music and not
Why don't you put it on top there?
because I don't know whether it'll sit.
Try it.
Yeah. Here you go, my lovely. Whew. She is very lucky. It's like ice cubes here. See, I can only get up to that path where that building is. Path only takes me so far. And then if I turn you around that way, you can just see the entrance there, look. I love that little entrance. Do you want to try here, baby? Do you want to put the spirit box back on, or?
Quantum box. I don't know if it'll be loud enough though for that speaker. 'Cause I can't bought with a speaker on it.
Right.
We'll give it a go.
If there's anybody here that wants to communicate, we've put some devices on there. We've got a teddy bear that you can go in if you want to just pat top of his head. Behind the cross, Chris. We'll have to look back. I will put it. I will turn it back round in a minute when we've done this bit and see. Could you light one of those bowls up for me? Or if you could touch the teddy. We really appreciate it. Do you know, Gemma, it's not like when you're actually sat here. It's quite dark, but in distance you've got that light, and then on this side the sky looks lit up as well, but I think that's possible street lamps. But I love that like little last bit at sunset coming through trees. So we're going to put Quantum Box on. Do you have the energy to go near that bear for me?
One of the balls.
Or if you could roll one of them balls off, that'd be even better. Especially if you could roll it towards me. We're in UK. We're from Sheffield, but we're just on outskirts at the moment. Are you not going to play tonight? Are you not coming to communicate? It's okay if you don't want to. We'd like you to. Hopefully we'll be going to Scotland this year. Do you have the energy to come and communicate by touching one of these devices on that stone? Could you tell me your name?
Not
That's Sir John again.
I don't know.
What's the name of this church?
Change.
Father? Are you the monk? How many churches have been built here on this property?
Page.
Do you know what year? Do you know what year the battle happened here?
Can you see our light on the camera? How many soldiers died in the battle? There's many. I think names like that, Karen, could be more recent names rather than older names. And obviously, this is still a cemetery that still has burials to this day. So I'm just going to choose not to try and connect with that one, my lovely, just in case it is a new one. I hope you don't mind, Karen. Who's on fire?
Is that relevant to the mine?
Cheers, Karen.
Can you tell me the name of the mine? It's close by.
No worries, Paul, my lovely. Did children used to work in the mines? I need you to give us some validation that you can hear us. Could you tell us what we're wearing on our heads? Hats. Thank you. Do you know why we're here? Oh, John thought he said axe, not hats. Could you say something relevant to us about this place where we are? I thought I heard "thank you" come back in a lady's voice.
Can you affect those devices, the little stone there?
You can touch the teddy bear if you like. My name is.
What is your name?
Ray. I thought it said it's Mr. something. Ray, are you communicating with us? Ray, was you in the battle or in the mine?
Special.
Special.
Special? What's special?
Fashion.
Don't know about
war.
you, but the war. Don't know about you, but I'm not feeling like there's the energy is different here. Do you know what I mean? Why was this war special?
Which war are you talking about?
This
This is a memorial
Wood.
here for World War One or World War Two. Any other battle that took place here many years ago, hundreds of years ago. Can you tell me the name of that battle?
Song.
That sounded like Somme.
I thought it said some.
That.
Did you fight in the battle of in the battle or war? Did you fight in the battle of Somme?
Make use. And it.
Which of the armed services were you in?
Again.
You're in the Army,
Majors,
Navy,
general.
Air Force,
Love. Away.
They do reenactments of the battle. What round here, Chris? It said Somme and dance. Can you see when they do reenactments on this land? Can you see that they're reenacting? Where, Brian? It was
where's your phone?
in my pocket. So you fought in the Battle of Somme. Did you then have to come back over here and fight in more wars? Arthur, if you're here, Arthur, could you light one of those devices up for me, just to show that it's you I'm communicating with, please? You've got no reason to be afraid of us.
Can you hear the sound of the muskets?
That Mark 5, that's coming from app John's playing.
This is Pond 5.
Pond 5.
This is a different one.
We know that muskets have been found here in this church. That Pan 5, that's coming through app John's playing. How old were you when you passed away? Yeah, that's what John put on, Chris, to see if they recognise the sounds. Did you hear the sounds of the muskets? Did that bring back memories? I was a teen. We're sorry that you had to fight in these wars.
I have to an EVP, it's only because there's noise on the motorway.
I know.
Try it.
So we're going to try an EVP. I'm going to move closer to wall, because then we can put EVP on wall. You heard we're dead. It's a cold, cold night tonight. It's a very quiet place, this. I think the torch was shining last time up there when Chris said that... I mean, I've moved forward, right. Move my arm then.
EVP session 1. Reading spirits, my name's John.
I'm Lindsay.
I mean, no harm or disrespect, we're just here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Can you tell us your name?
Was you a reverend at this church?
Can you tell me the name of the monk that's buried here?
Did you fight in the Battle of Somme?
You fight in the battle near here?
What is this place called? Oh, I'm dying to sniff. John setting me bear off.
EVP session 1. Good evening, spirits, my name's John.
I'm Lindsay.
I mean, you no harm or disrespect, we're just here to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Could you tell us your name?
Was you a reverend at this church?
Could you tell me the name of the monk that's buried here?
Did you fight in the Battle of Somme?
If you're fighting the battle near here,
What is this place called? Can't hear nothing. Yeah, I know. No, it's traffic. You can hear traffic in the background.
look at that.
No. No, so we didn't catch anything on that one. Yeah, that's all I could hear. Wind. We're gonna do the spirit box. Turn you back round. Rim bear's going off.
Is that you setting that wren bear off? Thank you.
Thank you. Could you light one of the other lights up on that bear? Could you touch his foot? I've turned volume down. I don't blame you, Carol. If you could touch his foot, you'd light another light up. Or if you can touch that aerial, top of his head, or squeeze his belly. What's your name? The person who's just touched the bear? Could you touch the bear again for me? But could you touch the other side or one of his feet, please?
You make all 4 lights light up on the bear. Or one of the balls at the side. I'll put it on AM because there seems to be a lot of
Yeah.
coming through.
Thank you so much for doing what you did. You know, it uses your energy. Are you welcome to touch any of the devices on that stone? Could you tell me your name?
Here a minute. Let me turn this up again now.
Could you tell me your name, please? Mine's Lindsay.
I'm John.
Thought I had a female, then a male. I'm Dave. Could you touch that teddy bear again for me, please? But this time, could you light all the lights up on the teddy? Dave, are you here with us? Or David? If so, what's your relevance here? We'd like to thank you for trying to communicate with us tonight. Can you say goodbye to us? Yeah, I think it's a wind moving bear.
Can you tell us the name of this church?
I'm getting a little bit cold, so I don't know whether to let you just take me to the car.
Alright, well, I can't put screw stuff out till I get.
Well, I can take. Just give me keys. My feet are going numb, baby.
I don't know what I'm gonna do this.
Well, you just put it on stone for the time being, and just stand near the stone. I'm a bit cold, guys, so I'm going to leave John doing some investigating. Yeah. Have you got that?
Yeah,
Do you need all that up front?
Yeah, I want, but I need to take some stuff out of this bag. Sorry, everybody.
Sorry, it's my fault.
You put everything I want on there. You can take Ovilus. If you just chuck this stuff in back.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn Ovulus off though. That's it. Go on. I'll just put it inside it car, you see.
Yeah, just take basket in and put it in
Yeah.
car though. We're going for a walk round. Just gonna make sure Lindsay gets back to the car all right, and then it's not very far away, so she's. You going to chat? Okay. Right, I'll turn this spirit box off because the only problem is with spirit box is when I'm trying to hold it myself with camera, that one makes a lot of noise. I can try the S box if you want in a bit. Yeah, no worries, Peter. You have to message us and let us know where that show is. Or did you answer Lindsay put it on earlier? You alright? Right, off we go then. Turn this light up a bit. Right. Have I got everything? Oh, I didn't want that one on. We don't even want that one on. Oh. Good evening, Princess Paranormal. I don't even know how I've got that connected like that. I don't need it connected like that. It's alright, I'm talking to myself. First sign of madness. Ooh, it's starting to rain, or snow, or both. Right. Try dead wave. See a minute, set dead wave up. Ooh, that's a bit too much reverb. Evening, Gary. Is any spirit here? Move me now. Could you tell me your name, please? Don't forget put in the chat what you hear, guys. Can you tell me your name? Are you one of the miners that's buried here? What's the trick? In what year did the battle happen that was on this land? See, every time it's mentioned a battle, it keeps saying Somme. I'm sure I can keep hearing it saying Somme. Priest? Is there a priest here? I know there's a monk that's buried inside the church. I mean, you know, homo disrespect. David Howard, is that your name? It's a shame to see these gravestones falling over. Did that just say grave? There's like a path here. Wrong path. We found a path. David? Tell me why you're here? How many soldiers are buried in this graveyard? Eight? Is there 8 soldiers in here? There is a memorial in here to all the soldiers. World War I and World War II. I'm anywhere near that memorial. Can you tell me where it is? Is it inside? Not going. That's the newer bit that way. It's a very peaceful place here. That's the military. There you go. The military. Your time is done. Stand down. It's part of the graveyard. It's not as well kept as the rest. Does that upset you? Could you communicate with me? Just all I want to know is what happens once the soul leaves the body. What happens? Are we reborn? Do we have a choice? What's your name? I think it was that tree at wind. I had a crack right next to me. I think it was that tree. Which tree? Uh-oh. Right, just give me a second. For some reason my phone's not charging. I need to try and swap cable over. Nearly sorted. I get through more phone cables. Liar? Did that just say liar? Could you stand in front of me and show yourself to me on this camera? I'm going to be leaving soon. I would like to try and communicate with you again before we go. If I put some devices out on the floor, can you try and interact with them, set them off? Really? A rope swing? I'm looking for somewhere that draws me. Just put these devices down. Which way do you want me to go? I'll just say salute. How big tree? Oh, that big tree. Oh. Right, yeah. I'm drawn here. Next to these graves here. I'm just going to put some devices down on the floor. What hurt? Does what hurt? There's 3 devices there. I think that just said 3. Can you make any of those devices light up just to let me know that you're here? I mean, you no harm or disrespect. Just wish to communicate with you and find proof of the afterlife. Do you know my name? Might have to call it, guys. I think my phone's about to die. For some reason it's not charging. At the minute it's on 1%. I don't know why it's not charging. The other cable's not working. This one doesn't seem to be either, although it's showing me that it's charging. Just keeps going at low battery. So Emma try and get back to the car so Lindsay can say good night. Because unfortunately my phone is about to die. Don't say good night because I think my phone's going to die.
Let me just see if I can put your cable on here.
It's charging.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Just
weird.
take them a minute. Oh, I'm on.
Let me turn my...
It's on 1% now. My phone, on 12% when I changed cable over. Now it's on 1%.
Wow, that's weird. I think I can turn that off, can't I? Because I've got car light on. Yep. How weird. Oh, Yvonne's only just come in.
I am sorry. I didn't realise my phone wasn't charging until just now. When
Is it
came up.
charging now?
Well, it's charging lights on, but it keeps saying low battery. It keeps going at low battery. And if you unplug that, it'll come up with one. You might even die if you unplug it now. It was at 12% when I changed the cable over, and now it's
No
gone down
worries,
to
Carol, my lovely.
1%.
Weird.
My cable weren't charging.
Or do you want to be putting scooter in and come and sit in warmth?
Yeah, do you want to just say goodbye? 'Cause it might...
Well, we'll say goodnight and then we'll keep on just in case it does die. Bloody freezing tonight. Oh, hang on, I've locked you in. I locked doors. I'll tell you something, I heard somebody walk at the side of the damn car. I pooped myself. I even put my torch on to see what was around me. Just in case I thought somebody were going to pinch the scooter. How weird. But obviously not caught on camera. So what do you guys think to tonight, to this location? You got a charger in the car. Yeah, Craig, we've got chargers in the car. Its phone's actually on a charge. It's on where's mine gone? It's on my knee. It's on we have his phones on these power banks. And then I've got one of these, John's got one, so, and it's got 3 LEDs there, so you can have quite a few things done. Worth a few more invest. Yeah, I think, I mean, to be honest, it's such a small place for me because I can only get round so much of it. Whereas though for John to walk round better, you know, what I found fascinating is that most hunters are actually terrified of actually witnessing something themselves. It what do you know? It will, because I'm on me. It's just pitch black where I am. Where I'm sat in car, it's just pitch black. So I need some different gloves. They've gone all bobbly now, these ones. You what, love?
Have you got basket in there?
Baskets in front, yeah. So yeah.
What's it just said?
Little Blue's done all right tonight. What's what just said? And you've got another friend's request. I think somebody's put John's email on her website because he's had so many emails, so many friends requests. It's unreal. But yeah, Little Blue got round okay. So it weren't. Thank you, Selena, my lovely lady. So yeah, it weren't too bad.
It's been all right.
It's been a
small place.
It is a very small place. I mean, I don't know if I turn you around, you'll be able to see. But that's the road in front, and turn lights out, and car lights, headlights. So that's what I'm sat in, but it's darker than that.
It is,
Oh, that light's on. Yeah. So that's what I can see. That's dark wall, but I'm like surrounded. So it was a bit freaky. I don't know how to. Very odd, but I guess the actual point of doing these things is to combat the fear inside. Do you know what, Brian? I think it is to combat fear sometimes, especially for me, because in wooded areas I get very, very nervous because I can't see. Well, it was nice at least I got to say it, didn't I? Oh, bless. But
Sorry.
yeah, time we're on 20 to 10 back time. It'll be late to come back on anyway, won't it, when we come back, when we get back home.
We'll probably be out tomorrow night, or I'll be out. One of us.
Yeah, I don't know, this week's just going to be too cold for me. I don't know, we'll see. So please fear not. Very old, but yes, yeah. Like I said, woods do it for me, but cemeteries, I love cemeteries, but this one here, like I say, it's very tiny. We did have a look round and we thought Little Blue would do okay. Have I missed you tonight? You have, my lovely. We're just finishing. We're just going to go and grab a coffee from McDonald's and get some heat on in this car.
For anybody that's interested, because we're going now, so it's all right. This church is called St Philip's, and it's at Tankersley, between Sheffield and Barnsley.
Yeah.
And the battle we was talking about was the Battle of Tankersley.
And there is actually somewhere. Yeah. I think that's right weird though. Karen had got 16 coming through to Cliff. Right, oh, that's good. You'll have to fill us in on a little chit chat on what Karen got tonight. But yeah, there is a hole.
About 3/4 mile away, but we're not sure exactly where. It's just
Which direction it is, because there's only the old ruins there that are still there, isn't there? There's nothing.
And then there is a rather large manor.
Tankersley Manor, that's where they do weddings and stuff.
But obviously it was
but yeah. Before. So right, we're gonna call it a night, I think, now, guys, then, and hope it doesn't snow, because that was a bit of sleety snow and them flakes were getting a little bit bigger. Was just going to ask you if you can get to the hole. We can't find the hole, to be honest.
We probably could, but we're gonna have to come back
in day, because it could be down that way, it could be that way behind us, it could be more that way, it could be either way. Oh, bless Gary, no worries, my lovely, hope you managed to catch up okay. But I think it's been a quietish night. I don't think we've had much. We had a little bit on Rembear towards ending.
But that could have been wind.
Yeah,
wind
I think
could
Karen
have
and
I don't know.
Karen picked up on a few things, and also I can't remember her name.
Emma? No.
I think it could have been M's. Mama picked up Mother. Mother picked up on something too. So yeah, I've had a few pick up on things in chat. That Battle of the Somme though got me. That were a bit.
It came through again, I think.
I know it did. I heard it while I was sat in car, so I found that to be quite interesting coming through. So yeah, so please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, if you enjoy watching what we do or enjoy just being part of our ETA family. So it's good night till we haven't wrote them down. Right.
It's your turn.
Carol, Claire, Kimmer, Gemma, Joanne, Janet. That's the ladies done.
Yeah.
Steve, Scotty, Cliff, Chris, Michael.
That's it.
That's the gentleman done. And obviously myself and John. And to you guys for watching and following and liking and subscribing. We can't do these investigations without all your input, everything that you pop into chat. It's just amazing, and we get great validation coming from you in chat as well as what we get out on location. So yes,
because I know we do give some history out, but we don't give the full history out, because then if you pick up on any of it, obviously you guys
then
will not know it,
so. And then Cliff, Steve, Scotty, Chris, they can all look back on the history. There is unidentified World War I grave, perhaps it was him. There is, and I also heard when we were watching the other group here that come and did a live here, that there's actually unmarked graves for children but I'm not sure on which part it was or what the relevance is. So if we can find any of that out, if we can share that in history part of it in Facebook. No, unfortunately, no Owlcats tonight, Joanne. Not in this part of Sheffield, Barnsley. Where else are we? Because you're like borderline all three, aren't you?
Barnsley, Sheffield.
Yeah. So, yes, we are, Carol. We are always positive. Still of them souls still roam the lands. Yeah, I believe they do. Right then, I am going to say, I've said it about 4 times now. So,
Phone died.
sweet dreams, my lovely. Have a
Take care.
great day. If you guys are out of the UK, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So take care, my
Take care,
lovelies.
guys. Good
Good
night. God
night.
bless.
God bless. Bye bye. X.